High school basketball is back on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Tonight, sectional championship game in A55. It's Wes-Del and Southern Wells. Good evening and hi again, everyone. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight. Great having you along with us. We appreciate you loaning us your ears for a couple of hours for what should be a terrific championship game here in 1A55. Both of these teams come in under 500 for the season. Wes-Del at 10-12 for John McLaughlin. Southern Wells is at 10-14. Wes-Del was a bye team. They only had to win once to get in here, and that was in beating Cowan 62-35. Southern Wells has won twice, beating Daleville 59-45 and knocking out Nemesis Liberty Christian 58-47 in last night's semifinals. Southern Wells, though, is red hot coming in. They've won 5 games in a row. That's their high watermark for the season up in Pinedo. You talk about Wes-Del, they've had a strange year. Lots of spurts, 1 or 2 in a row either way. But they sure hope that they can make it 2 straight tonight and cash in a ticket to the regional. Winner of this game will move on to the Frankfort Regional next Saturday. The winner of this game will face either Seton Catholic or Blue River Valley next weekend over in Frankfort. This tournament started with 403 teams playing across the state, and by about 11 o'clock tonight, we'll be down to only 64 teams remaining anywhere in Indiana. One of them will be either Wes-Del or Southern Wells. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how this one transpires tonight in what will be, if not a full house, darn near a full house here in Richard Johnson Gymnasium at Wes-Del High School, just outside of the town of Gaston. You talk about Southern Wells, they have a dominant scorer in their senior guard, Jordan Bauer. He has scored 48 points so far in the first 2 games of this tournament. Just the opposite across the bench for Wes-Del. No one averaging 10 points a game. About 7 or 8 guys averaging between 4.5 and 9.5 game for John McLaughlin. And that really makes them tough to defend because you don't really know who's going to go for 15 on any given night. Any of them could. I think they have 7 players on the roster, if memory serves me, 6 or 7 on the roster who have had at least a double-figure game, if not 15 in a game so far this season. So you never know. And this is a rematch of a game that was played right here on the 20th of February. And that night, it was Southern Wells defeating Wes-Del 59-50. But straight out of that, who's going to get me a bunch tonight? Caden McClary, who normally doesn't score a lot, had 17 points for the Warriors in that game. So you just don't know when you walk in the gym, you look at the guys in maroon, who's going to get you your points. Someone will, though, and we're about to find out together. We'll take our first timeout. When we come back, the introductions of the starting lineups and the opening tip from Daleville, or rather from Gaston. We'll be back after this on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Don't go away.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball, wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in the classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Gaston High School. We're just about set for pregame festivities, including the national anthem and the introduction of the two teams in the starting lineups tonight. Glad to have you along. Pass the word. Anywhere in the world, you can get an internet signal. You can hear this game tonight live on the Delco Preps channel on YouTube, and it'll be archived immediately afterward. Now let's go down to the public address announcer, Biff Wilson.
Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, Hayes, Saunders Court. For tonight's IHSAA Class 1A Sectional 55 Championship game between the Southern Wells Raiders and the Wes-Del Warriors. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask you all fans to act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans. The respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. At this time, please rise if you haven't already, and join us in honoring our country with the playing of our national anthem, sung tonight by Wes-Del Spanish teacher Amy Colombo.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the boats were singing, he blew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And if that doesn't get your blood moving, I don't know what will. You hear the crowd going berserk behind me. We've got a full house tonight, and that'll get your juices flowing real fast. About set for the introductions of the lineups. I think they're going to introduce everyone on the rosters. Back now to Biff Wilson.
Basketball time. Here are the Southern Wells Raiders. The last team plays. Number 10, Parker Levinson. Number 20, Coach. Number 22, Heather Lytle. Number 24, Taylor Hughes. Number 42, Reed Schaefer. Number 44, Winston Hudson. And number 52, Jordan Gerstein. Starting tonight for the Raiders, a 5'9" senior guard, number 14, Jordan Allen. And check 2, junior guard, number 30, Thomas Miller. Check 2, junior forward, number 32, Colton Jackson. A 6-foot sophomore guard, number 34, Dave Moore. And a 6'3" sophomore forward, number 15, Creed Rouse. The head coach of the Raiders is Dick Curtis. Here are the Wes-Del 44, Mason Webb. Number 40, Jerry Dowling. And number 54, Evan Fuller. Starting tonight for the Warriors. Applying notice, senior guard, number 3, A 6'2", senior forward, number 10, and Applying notice, senior guard, number 14, Evan Fuller. A 6'2", senior forward, number 20, Hunter Townsend. Senior guard, number 22, Jake Stevenson. The head coach of the Warriors is Scott Sullivan. The official tonight, Greg Reese, Rick Frank, and Kevin Lewis.
There you have the starting lineups for Southern Wells: Jordan Bauer, Thomas Biddle, Colton Paxton, Kane Moore, Free Roush, and then for Wes-Del, Kate Ashley, Camden Townsend, Gavin Bullock, Connor Townsend, and Jacob Stevenson. We've got the men in the center circle. Colton Paxton will jump for the Raiders. It's going to be Connor Townsend to do the honors in the tip-off circle for Wes-Del. We're almost set to go. Thanks for joining us tonight. Here's the toss to tip, back controlled in the backcourt by Southern Wells. They'll bring it across the timeline with Jordan Bauer. Now he'll work it far side to Moore. Wes-Del in a 3-2 zone to start the night. Here's Bauer between the circles. Picks up his dribble. Works here near side to Biddle. Back out on top to the leading scorer for the Raiders, Jordan Bauer. And working near side to Moore. Swing it far side. And a drive to the baseline and a whistle. And an offensive foul right out of the chute against Thomas Biddle of Southern Wells. That's a turnover and the first foul of the night. And 30 seconds in, Wes-Del will get the ball. Moving right to left across your imagination, wearing the maroon uniforms, Southern Wells in white tonight. Here on the offensive end, the Warriors go to work. They swing it out on top to Ashley. Far side to Stevenson. Now Ashley with a drive. Gets it to the wing. Long one up and good. A three-pointer buried by Gavin Bullock. And it's 3-0 Wes-Del. A minute into the game. On the attack, the Raiders. Again, back in the zone is Wes-Del. Here on the near side wing, give the ball to Paxton. They kick it far side. Three-pointer up, three-pointer good by Jordan Bauer. And we're tied at 3 apiece early in the first quarter of the title contest. Gavin Bullock with the ball on the wing. Works it for another three. Stevenson, splash! Jacob Stevenson with a triple of his own to make it 6-3, and it's raining triples in Gaston early in the game. Raiders trailing 6-3 on the offensive end here in the right forecourt. Bauer has it outside the arc. They swing it near side here on the wing to Paxton. Skip pass far side. Fake by the three. Drive to the key. Now kick to the near side wing. Three up and good! Colton Paxton says, I'll see your three and raise you, and it's 6-6. All we've had is triples in the first 2 minutes of this one. Wow. This one's going to be a dilly. Warriors have the ball, trying to break the tie. Gavin Bullock, far side pass for Stevenson. Zone defense as well, 2-3 by Southern Wells. Stevenson open for a three. Far wing fires, hits! Jacob Stevenson pumps his fist. 9-6, Wes-Del. 3-3, 3-3-3. I don't know what zip code that is, but it's Gaston, Indiana tonight. Roush has it low post, kicks it to the wing, three-pointer up, no good this time by Bauer. Rebound Warriors, here they come. No advantage, but going to the hole and taking it off the glass and hitting is Gavin Bullock. Give him 5 in the game, and it's 11-6, Wes-Del. First 2-point goal of the game. Raiders on the attack. Double teamed in the corner. Could have been a foul. Wasn't called. Wes-Del on D. Packing that zone back. Here's Bauer now on the wing. Drive by Biddle. Fouled before he could put up a shot on the floor. A common foul against Wes-Del. Going to be on number 22. Jacob Stevenson with his first on the team. It's a common foul and a baseline inbound play for Southern Wells with 4:50 to go first quarter. 11-6 Wes-Del. From the wing, three-pointer up, no good by Biddle. Rebound knocked out of bounds, saved back into Wes-Del. Here they come quickly. That's Connor Townsend with the ball. Now feed down low. His twin brother will take it up, and he's pushed before the shot. Camden got fouled. See who they're going to call it on. It's going to be on Colton Paxson of Southern Wells, his first, second on the team. Wes-Del will inbound from the baseline. Comes into Ashley, works it here to Townsend, to Connor Townsend. Couple dribbles, bounce pass far wing, gets it off to Gavin Bullock. Bullock pulls it out and goes to work. Now to Ashley on the far wing. Between the circles to Townsend, he'll give it to Bullock. Cross-court pass to Stevenson, jab step. Now they swing it near side wing to Townsend. Bounce pass into paint. Now back out on top. Stevenson drives it to the paint. Fires on the run, can't get it. Might have been blocked. Rebound Southern Wells. Here come the Raiders, trailing 11-6, halfway through the first period. Biddle, low post. Now out for a long two by Bauer. He can't get it. Rebound comes down to Stevenson of Wes-Del. 3:52 to go in the first quarter. It's Wes-Del 11-6 in front of Southern Wells. Raiders on the attack, attacking that 2-3 zone by the Raiders. Townsend, bounce pass to his brother, tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Wes-Del. Good defensive hands that time by Kane Moore of Southern Wells. Inbound play, baseline, just far side of the basket. That's Gavin Bullock to trigger. Wes-Del has it inside the forecourt now, going to work, leading by 5. First 5 goals of the game were triples. Here's Jake Stevenson. Bounce pass, high post to Townsend. One dribble just inside the free throw line. And a whistle, and I believe a violation. No, it's going to be a foul against Wes-Del. Away from the ball on Cade Ashley. First personal on him. Both teams with 2 fouls. That gives it back to Southern Wells. They swing it far side wing to Bauer. Lob pass underneath. Can't get the layup. Wide open that time by Paxson. He couldn't convert. Here comes Wes-Del, leading by 5. That's a big miss there. Knocked away. Turnover. Here comes the fast break opportunity. Southern Wells. Bauer goes all the way to the glass. Beautiful left-hand finish for his 5th point. And it's an 11-8 ball game on a great offensive move by the senior guard, Jordan Bauer. Raiders packing the D in. Here comes Wes-Del on the offensive attack. In the corner, Stevenson, three-pointer. Got it! Jacob Stevenson, 9 points on 3 triples. 14-8, Wes-Del. They have not played better than this all year. Under 2.5 to go first quarter. Long road ahead. Nice feed underneath. Biddle puts it up. Can't get it. Rebound comes down to Camden Townsend of Wes-Del. Here come the Warriors. They'll bring it across the timeline slowly this time. That's Connor Townsend out on top. And now dribbling between the rings is Gavin Bullock. 14-8 Warriors on top of the Raiders. Between the circles now and here on the near wing to Townsend. Bounce pass far side. Stevenson traveled. Took a step before he put it on the floor. Unofficially 2 turnovers against Wes-Del. Only 1 so far against Southern Wells. Been a clean game. 1:59 to go. Backcourt inbound play on the far sideline, and the Raiders go back to work with the ball. Trailing by 6. They'll swing it to Roush in the far corner. Double team. Had it knocked away. Turnover. Fast break. Here come the Warriors. Little jab step. No good off the glass by Bullock, and a rebound in the battle for the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Southern Wells. And it looks like it'll be on Thomas Biddle. That's 2 on Biddle. Ashley checks out for Wes-Del. Chevy Bullock checks in, and just that fast, it's going to be Biddle coming out. Going in the game for the first time tonight for the Raiders is Dylan Junk. Raiders inbound it cleanly. Three-pointer far wing up. No good this time by Gavin Bullock. Rebound comes down, and a long rebound out to Bauer. He's got it out near the volleyball line on the wing. Wes-Del still playing that 2-3 zone. It's given Southern Wells a little trouble. Here's a feed to the low post and a foul before a shot can go up against Wes-Del. Common foul going to be on Connor Townsend. His first, third on the team. Baseline inbound play for the Raiders. They'll swing it right back in the corner. Here comes a three-pointer, no good by Bauer, but he gets his own rebound. They'll set it again. 1:13 to go in the quarter. It's a 14-8 Wes-Del lead, maybe not for long. Roush for a three. Got it from the far wing. Free Roush buries his triple. It's a 14-11 game. Man, three-pointer city here south of Gaston in Richard Johnson Gym. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Let's see if Wes-Del plays for the final shot. They've got it between the rings. Bounce pass far side to Townsend. Back to Stevenson. Here on the near side, wing to Bullock. Clock down to 42. I think they're going to be content to take the final shot. Dribbling 35 feet from the basket. Now feeding far side from Bullock to Chevy Bullock. Back here on the near side to Gavin Bullock. Now way out near the timeline. The ball in the hands of Gavin Bullock as the clock winds down. 22-21 before the end of the first period. You hear the crowd come to life. 14-11 game. Wes-Del leading. Final 15 seconds. Shades of Hoosiers. Bobby Plump holding the ball. Only Bobby Plump is Gavin Bullock. Now here he goes. Top of the key. Drives the baseline. Now gets it back out on top. Stevenson three-pointer. No good. Rebound fought for. Chevy Bullock with a stick back. It's going to count just before the buzzer. The basket good by Bullock. And that ends things in the first quarter. At the first stop, it belongs to the guys in maroon. After a period, it's Wes-Del 16, Southern Wells 11 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
The world of high school sports is filled with athletes who possess the eye of the tiger and whose focus and determination enables them to soar like eagles. The games themselves can't be played without a few zebras. Becoming an IHSAA official is a great way to be part of the action and to support Indiana's healthy tradition of high school athletics. Visit IHSAA.org and get in the game. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to Sectional 55, the championship game rolling the way of the Wes-Del Warriors in the first period, 16-11, 7 3-point baskets combined in the first 8 minutes by these two teams. They are feeling it. About to start the second period. Checking in for Wes-Del is Keegan Newsom for the first time tonight. Warriors have the ball as we start period 2. High post to Townsend. Chevy Bullock, three-pointer near corner, can't get it too strong. Rebound comes down to Bauer of Southern Wells. He's an outstanding player. And being 5'8", maybe 5'9", I like him because I'm 5'8", dripping wet. He's got a beard. He looks 25. Raiders looking for help against that defense. Turnover. Raiders force a bad pass. Here comes Wes-Del. Connor Townsend with the ball. Make it Camden. Now Connor. They're twins. It's going to be a tough night. Newsom gets to Chevy Bullock. Now to Newsom cutting down the paint. Forces up a shot. It's blocked away. It goes out of bounds and belongs to Wes-Del. Nice defensive play that time by Caleb Pugh to come up with the blocked shot. Inbounds play along the baseline just to the far side of the basket. Newsom triggers in and they swing it out on top to Townsend, who will drive. Lays it up left-handed. Can't get it. Too strong by Connor. Rebound Wes-Del. No, rebound Southern Wells. Here they come quickly down the other floor. Shot up no good, but a whistle, and it's going to be a foul against Wes-Del on the jump shot by Pugh. Going to be a shooting foul. Chevy Bullock is going to be the offender. First free throws of the night are going to belong to Pugh. First one on the way. Rattles it out. Can't get it. 3 bounces and no. He'll have another. Caleb Pugh at the stripe. And checking in for the Raiders, Colton Paxson. He's got to be careful. Second of 2 free throws coming by Pugh. This one short, no good. Rebound to Wes-Del. You'll take that all night if you're a Warrior fan. 16-11 game, early second quarter. Wes-Del leading with the ball. Chevy Bullock picks up his dribble. Works it out to Stevenson. Now in the corner, back to Bullock. Now they swing it far side to Newsom. Newsom in the corner to Chevy Bullock. Drives. Long 2. Got it. Chevy Bullock, 4 points in the game. And it's 18-11. Wes-Del out in front by 7. Here's a drive to the corner. Double team. Cut off. Needs help. Back out on top. They swing it to the wing. Bauer takes it in the corner. Has it knocked away. Another turnover. Good defensive hands by Wes-Del. Warriors have it, leading by 7. Bounce pass, far wing. Newsom. Bullock all alone for 3. No. Rebound by the Warriors. They'll get another chance. It's Camden Townsend, and he's fouled on the dribble as he took it to the paint. It's against Southern Wells. Caleb Pugh will pick up the foul against Southern Wells. That is their 4th foul, both teams with 4. Roush checks back in for the Raiders. Connor Townsend checks out for Wes-Del. And back in the game is Caden McClary. His first trip tonight on the floor for Wes-Del. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first half in an 18-11 game with Wes-Del out in front. Pass low post. McClary wide open. Missed the bunny. Turned and missed it. Now the rebound. Knocked out of bounds off McClary. He should have buried that layup. He didn't. And it cost his team. Good heads-up defense on the rebound that time by Pugh. Been a great game so far. If it's any better than this the rest of the way, I'm going to need a nitro pill. 5:40 to go, second quarter. Wes-Del 18, Southern Wells 11. Raiders with the ball. Got it in the hands of Bauer. Here near side wing now. And that's Paxson. Nearly threw it away. Wes-Del has had good tonight with that 3-2 zone. Bauer swings it here near side. Here's a baseline drive by Paxson. Lays it up, lays it in. 5 points for Colton Paxson to make it 18-13, and quickly we go the other way. Here on the left end of the floor, Keegan Newsom. High post pass to Townsend. Chevy Bullock in the corner. Works it out on top. Newsom drives. Fires. Got it! Beautiful backhand reverse layup with the right hand on the left side by Keegan Newsom. His first bucket, and it's a 20-13 game. Warriors are playing well. Here's a little bunny inside. Turnaround 8-footer. Good by Cree Roush. We've got a whistle and a quick timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Roush gets his first 2-pointer of the night, 5 points in the game, and we've got a timeout at 20-15 here in period number 2. So, if you're just joining us, shame on you. You have missed a lot. First quarter, 7 triples combined by the two teams. First 5 made shots in the game were triples by both teams. So here we are at 20-15, and quite a game here on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Only one other game tonight involving a Delaware County team. It's the 3A final in sectional 24 down at Newcastle as number 1, and 24-2 Newcastle takes on Delta. Good luck to the Eagles tonight. They're going to need it. That is one heck of a team in Newcastle this year. Now Southern Wells showing some half-court trap. They'll trap just across the timeline. Bullock has it, double team, knocked away. He's on the floor rolling around with it, gets it off to a teammate. Bounce pass to the baseline, too strong. Connor Townsend threw it away, trying to hit McClary. Another turnover by Wes-Del. I've got them for 3, 4 unofficially for Southern Wells. Here come the Raiders. They need a bucket, trailing 20-15. They'll work it. Far wing now out on top to Bauer. Far corner now, and here's the drive and a whistle on the drive. And I think they're going to call a pushing foul on Wes-Del on the drive by Thomas Biddle. It is on Wes-Del. It's on McClary. And quickly, Southern Wells inbounds. They go to the corner. A three-pointer up and good by Jordan Bauer. He has 8 in the game, and it's a 2-point contest now at 20-18. Southern Wells trying to get the tempo higher by going to a trap. Baseline move. McClary can't get it. He's missed 2 bunnies. Rebound comes down to Biddle. And here comes Southern Wells. They've never led, but they can get it on this trip if they can cash a triple. They can tie with a deuce. 3-pointer for the lead. No good from the corner. Rebound inside. Roush forces it up. No. Boy, did Wes-Del survive a tough trip that time on that possession. They keep the lead at 20-18. 3:20 to go, first half. Keegan Newsom, cross-court pass to Gavin Bullock. Back to Newsom here on the near wing. Feeds high post. Bullock cuts, fires on the run. Got it. Beautiful look and bucket by Gavin Bullock. 7 points for him. It's 22-18. Wes-Del out in front. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Raiders attacking in the forecourt with Bauer between the rings. They work it far side. That's Junk. High post to Roush. Back to Junk. Fires 3. Can't get it off the glass. Rebound Chevy Bullock for Wes-Del. Here they come, 3-on-2. Lead pass ahead. Laid up and in! Keegan Newsom with the bucket on a great dime from Chevy Bullock. 24-18, Wes-Del. Late first half. Beautiful brass break that time. Good vision by Bullock to look up. Here's Southern Wells attacking, trailing by 6. They feed low post. They throw it away. Fast break. 2-on-2. Here come the Warriors. Going all the way to the hole. Offensive foul. The bucket won't count. McClary went to the hole. Went too strong. Takes the offensive foul. 4th turnover against Wes-Del. And the first foul on McClary. Warriors have 6 now as a team. Raiders have 4. With 2:20 to go, second quarter action. 24-18, Wes-Del in front. Southern Wells with the ball. Across the timeline on the right-hand dribble comes Jordan Bauer. They work it far corner to Biddle. Nearly got trapped. Out on top, they'll swing it now to Biddle. Looks for Bauer, thrown away. Another turnover. Fast break Warriors. Let's see what they do with it. Here's a drive to the baseline. Turnaround shot, no good by Gavin Bullock. The rebound comes down, and it's going to be a foul against Wes-Del. On nice work on the glass by Caleb Pugh. Keegan Newsom will pick up the personal. That's 7 now against the Warriors, and it's 1-and-1 time for the final 1:55 of the half for Southern Wells. And going back to the stripe, Caleb Pugh. He's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. This will be 1 and the bonus. Right-hander fires the first one. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Wes-Del, foul, Southern Wells. Roush fouled Townsend on the battle for the rebound. That's Cree Roush's first foul, the 5th against Southern Wells. And with 1:53 to go in the first half, the Warriors are in the driver's seat right now, leading 24-18 late first half. Fouls are becoming a bit of an issue now. Warriors with the ball. Stevenson, nope, check it. It's Newsom. Can't get the 3. Here's the battle for the rebound. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Raiders. They'll bring it the full 84 feet. Good defensive series that time for the Raiders. They get the stop. Let's see if they can get a score on the other end. With 1:35 to go, first half. Warriors 24, Raiders 18. Biddle drives it, feeds underneath, throws it away. Another turnover. Here comes Wes-Del. 7th turnover of the first half unofficially by the Raiders. And now Wes-Del turns it right back over to Southern Wells. Hugh has it, needs help, works it far side on the wing. Bounce pass out on top to Biddle. Bauer has it on the wing, fires a 3. Too strong, no good. Rebound, Connor Townsend gives it to his brother, Camden. And now across the timeline comes Gavin Bullock. Drives to the paint, has it knocked away. Turnover. another one. That's 6 TOs against Wes-Del. 7 turnovers unofficially by Southern Wells, and we're under a minute to go first half. See if the Raiders play for a final shot or if they go up strong. Low post pass. Roush in the corner for 3. Up, good! Bree Roush, 8 points in the game on the triple to make it 24-21. So much for playing for the final shot. Wes-Del probably will with 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ball high post pass is knocked away. Another turnover by Wes-Del. Chance to tie if you can get a 3 here if you're Southern Wells. Biddle spins out of a double team, needs help. Works it back out on top to Moore. Moore near side wing to Bauer. 10 seconds to go. Biddle fires for 3 from the far wing. Can't get it. Rebound inside by Pugh. He scores! Caleb Pugh with the bucket. Chance for a 40-footer. It's up. It's good! He hit it from 40 feet on the right side. Gavin Bullock with a dagger. 10 points for him. Big momentum builder at half. Holy smoke. What a great shot by Bullock. Buries the desperation triple. And at halftime, the Warriors take the lead to the locker room. We've played 16 minutes. Wes-Del, 27. Southern Wells, 23. Back with more on the halftime show after this on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh,
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Indiana who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? When you're working for a mover and shaker with strong ties to our community, when you encounter a group of people eager to roll up their sleeves, who are you most likely to work with? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Taking the initiative, being a good teammate, sacrificing personal glory for the greater good. These are qualities we expect of our leaders. And they're all being cultivated in the high schools right here in Indiana. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Gaston High School. Brian Beaver with you here at halftime, and some amazing three 3-point shooting on display in the first half by both of these basketball teams. It's been raining threes. It ought to be umbrella giveaway night here at Richard Johnson Gym because the fans have gotten wet from all these triples. Amazing sharpshooting, especially in the first quarter. 27-23 here at halftime. Wes-Del in front of Southern Wells. Both these teams have won 5 sectional championships in their school's history. Someone's about to get a half dozen tonight. It's going to be anybody's game going down the stretch. First quarter ended 16-11. Wes-Del out in front of Southern Wells. 27-23 at halftime. Unofficial scoring in the first half for Wes-Del. 10 points for Gavin Bullock. 9 for Jacob Stevenson. 4 points for Chevy Bullock. 4 more for Keegan Newsom. And that rounds out your scoring. Kate Ashley, Camden Townsend, Connor Townsend, and Caden McClary have played but not scored for the Wes-Del Warriors. Points have been just as hard to come by in terms of spreading it out for Southern Wells. They got 8 in the first half from Jordan Bauer, their leading scorer. 8 more from Cree Roush, who did some nice work in the painting on the glass. 5 points from Colton Paxson. 2 from Caleb Pugh. But Thomas Biddle, Kane Moore, and Dylan Junk have played but not scored a point for Ben Berman's Raiders of Southern Wells. Unofficially at halftime, 7 turnovers by the Raiders, 7 by the Warriors. As we roll the clock down under 5 minutes here at halftime. So this game has been tied twice at 3 and at 6. Southern Wells has never led. They got within a point at 24-23 before that final second desperation heave 3 that went in for Gavin Bullock. And it's a 27-23 game getting ready for the third quarter of this one tonight. Winner of this game will go to the regional at Frankfort next Saturday and play either Blue River Valley or Seton Catholic. So there's an awful lot to come and a lot to play for. And if you're looking at the foul situation, let's see. No one from Wes-Del really in any foul trouble, and really no one in trouble. Thomas Biddle has 2 for Southern Wells, but no one has 3 in the game for either team yet. So it's going to be fun to see how this one unwraps itself going down the stretch. Mentioned that the first 5 field goals in this game were 3-pointers. Wes-Del led 3-0. Bam. Tied 3-3 on a triple by Southern Wells. Another one from Wes-Del. 6-3. Bam. Another one from Southern Wells. 6-6. And then the third time down the floor. Wes-Del with another one. Bam. To make it 9-6. And it was a heavyweight fight. Frazier and Ali throwing roundhouse rights at one another. And boy, was it fun to watch. If you weren't here to see it, I hope you get somebody's video because the guys were stroking threes like they were on sale 2 for $1 down at the corner store. Plenty of time to go if you're Southern Wells. There's the buzzer. 3 minutes left in the halftime warm-up period. We'll take a break. When we come back, the start of the second half. Don't go away. It's Wes-Del 27, Southern Wells 23 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Have you noticed? Sports today are different. Today's athletes are bigger and stronger. They run faster, jump higher, and hit harder than ever before. But there is one thing that hasn't changed about sports, and that's the importance of practicing sportsmanship. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we like to remind you that winning isn't everything. The way you play matters, and a true champion plays the game with respect. For the opponent, for the coaches, and for the officials. True champions practice sportsmanship with the same degree of intensity that they play the games themselves. Sports may evolve, athletes may change, but the mark of a true champion will always be the same. Play like a champion. Practice sportsmanship. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to the ball game. We're just about set for the third quarter action to begin. Both teams have finished warming up and have gone to their benches. This one is anybody's to take at this point. Southern Wells trailing only by 4. They've got plenty of time and plenty of talent for Ben Berman's team to get it done. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch going down the stretch. And again, as you look down at the score sheet, no one really in any foul trouble for Wes-Del, and the only player with 2 for Southern Wells that I can find right now in my chicken scratch is Thomas Biddle. He has 2. Outside of that, everybody else okay. So we'll start the second half. Raiders will take it right to left, and they'll inbound it and open the second half with the ball. They have it here on the near side to Moore. Far side to Bauer for 3. Off the front iron, no. Connor Townsend with the carom for Wes-Del. Here they come, left to right across your imaginary screen in your head. Kate Ashley with the ball. Far side to Gavin Bullock. 2-3 zone again by Southern Wells. Ashley swings it far side. Gavin Bullock guarded by Bauer on the zone. Townsend high post, couple dribbles this way. Gets it back to Ashley. Warriors are deliberate this trip. Here's a baseline drive. Shot forced up. No good by Gavin Bullock, but a whistle and a foul against Southern Wells. I believe it's going to go on Colton Paxson. It is his second. It's a shooting foul, and Gavin Bullock will be at the line for the first free throws tonight for Wes-Del, and he hits the first. 11 points in the game for Gavin Bullock. 28-23. Warriors out in front. Second one in the air. Got them both. Bullock with an even dozen in the game on a 2-out-of-2 trip to the line. 29-23. Warriors in front of the Raiders. Wes-Del still in the zone. Here's Biddle driving. Feeds low post. Forced up and in. A beautiful give and go. As a nice cut was made by Colton Paxson, and he takes the pass and finishes to make it 29-25. Warriors with the ball. They have it out near the volleyball line in the hands of Kate Ashley. Couple dribbles. Near side here to Bullock. He'll drive it, force it up, banks it in. Gavin Bullock saw a lane, took advantage, and scored his 14th point to make it 31-25 Wes-Del. A minute and a half into period number 3. Bauer has it for the Raiders. They swing it to the corner. Now thrown away. Turnover. Here comes Wes-Del on the break. Ashley forces it up. He takes a charge. He'll take the foul. Good defense by Southern Wells. Ashley picks up his second foul. That's also a turnover. And with 6:25 to go in quarter number 3, here come the Raiders trailing by 6. They can cut it in half with a triple. Here's a drive and a trip foul against Wes-Del on a move by Thomas Biddle. Give the foul to Connor Townsend. That's 2 on him. Common foul. It's a baseline inbounds play for the Warriors. And they get it in and take it right back to the corner. Bauer for 3. Got it! Jordan Bauer. 11 points in the game, and it's 31-28. Don't you go anywhere. Put down that clicker. Warriors with the ball. Townsend low post. Swings it far side. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer no good by Gavin Bullock. Rebound by Thomas Biddle of Southern Wells. Here come the Raiders with a chance to tie. We've been tied twice Raiders have never led. Wes-Del still packing it in on that zone. Bauer free. Three-pointer up. No good. Didn't draw iron. Rebound by Wes-Del. You'll take that all night from Bauer. Traveling far side. Wow. Jacob Stevenson caught the ball, had a brain hiccup, and took off before he put it on the floor. Another turnover against Wes-Del. And the Raiders will inbound the ball again in the backcourt with 5.5 to go, third quarter, trailing 31-28. They can tie, and they could conceivably lead on a rare 4-point play, but you've seen a couple this week. Bauer, near side here on the wing. That's Moore. Moore needs help. Back between the rings to Bauer. Now in the corner. Here's a drive by Biddle. Feeds underneath. Layup. God! Colton Paxson got lost in traffic. Beautiful feed, and it's a 31-30 game on a beautiful hoop in the paint by Southern Wells. Raiders need a bucket. They work it far side to Ashley. Now they work near side. Stevenson, three, good! Jacob Stevenson with 12 points in the game, and it's back to a 4-point bulge at 34-30. Stevenson is having a night. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Raiders have it in the forward court. Biddle fakes, drives, bumped on the dribble. It's going to be a foul out on the floor before a shot. Foul against Wes-Del. Keegan Newsom, 2 on him now. Common foul, inbound baseline play for the Raiders. See if they go back to the corner again. They do. Bauer free for three. No. Air ball. Rebound Stevenson of Wes-Del. Here come the Warriors. Gavin Bullock dribbles across the timeline all the way to the paint. Lost the handle out of bounds. It's off the knee of a Southern Wells defender. It'll stay with Wes-Del. Wes-Del student section packed across the way and making a lot of noise. It's good to hear. Wes-Del trying to get it in. They come way out near the timeline to Stevenson. He'll work it to Ashley now. Beyond the volleyball line and back here near side, patty cake pace from Stevenson to Ashley. High post to Townsend. One dribble, kicks it far side. Baseline drive, two-pointer up, two-pointer in from the baseline. Little 16-footer by Gavin Bullock. 16 points in the game for him to make it 36-30, Wes-Del. Raiders attacking. They'll go for the three from the corner. It's off the back iron, no good. Biddle couldn't find the range. Rebound Wes-Del. Here they come down the floor. Stevenson drives, fakes, fires off the glass. No. Nice board inside by Kane Moore of Southern Wells. Raiders bring it the far end. They throw it up on the run on a foul and a drive by Moore. He was out of control, but he'll get bailed out with a foul. Jake Stevenson picks up his second foul for Wes-Del. They're going to call that a common foul. Baseline inbound play for the Raiders, trailing 36-30. Biddle with it far side, out on top to Moore, swing it here near side wing to Bauer. Back out on top and right back to Bauer again. Roush has it. Now to Moore, double team, gets it to Roush far side, skip pass near side. Bauer has it. Fans are chanting air ball, giving him the business. Here's a swing pass across the court, thrown out of bounds. Turnover by the Raiders. They try to skip pass, couldn't connect with Biddle for a three try. And then gives it back to Wes-Del. Unofficially 10 turnovers in the game by Southern Wells. Chevy Bullock has checked back into the game for Wes-Del. They've got Bullock, Stevenson, Newsom, Gavin Bullock, and Townsend. Here's a pass to the corner on the run and thrown away by Gavin Bullock. A turnover by Wes-Del gives it right back to Southern Wells. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Wes-Del 36, Southern Wells 30 here on Beaver Media. Fantastic game tonight from rural Gaston. Winner of this one goes to the Frankfort Regional next weekend. Here's a nice move on the baseline inside, a little bunny. Banked up and in by Cree Roush. Give him 10 points in the contest. It's a 36-32 Wes-Del lead. And now pressure applied by Southern Wells and a quick timeout called by John McLaughlin to bail out the defense. So we're going to stay right here with it. So the Warriors call a quick timeout to avoid a turnover. And that'll stop the clock with Wes-Del holding on to that 4-point lead. What a great game this has been. Wes-Del has led the entire way outside of 2 ties at 3 and at 6. Southern Wells has never had the lead. Wes-Del started out like a house of fire, and they've held on to that lead or no less than tied the entire way. 16-11 at the end of one with Wes-Del in front. 27-23 at halftime. And now at 36-32. We've played just under 5.5 minutes of the third quarter, and the lead is still the same size that it was at halftime at 4 points. And that's a win if you're Wes-Del. Wes-Del gets it in. They'll bring it across the timeline left to right. Connor Townsend with the dribble. Bounce pass near side to Bullock. Gets it back far side. Newsom. Still a 2-3 zone by Southern Wells. Wes-Del looking for a shot with the lead. Skip pass near side. Gavin Bullock takes it to the top of the key. Works it here near side. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer good! Guess who? Jacob Stevenson. 15 points in the game. He's killing them at 39-32. Stevenson with 15 points in the game. 5 3-pointers. Here's a lob off a back pick. Beautifully done. Lob pass made by Moore. Banked in by Bauer for the Bunny. He's got 13, and it's 39-34. Wes-Del leading. Final 1:40 of the third quarter. Warriors attacking here just to my right. Skip pass far side. Gavin Bullock working on Bauer. Now out on top to Newsom. Far side to Gavin Bullock again, and Bauer will come out to play him. Behind a pick. Now near side. Wide open. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer off. No good by Newsom. Rebound Raiders. Here they come quickly. Bauer has it outside the arc. Looks for help. Minute 10 to go. Third quarter. Raiders have it trailing by 5. Bauer for 3. Double teamed. No good. Rebound, though, to Biddle. He'll force it up. He can't get it. It's going to be an offensive foul. Biddle called for the charge. That's his third in the game. A turnover also by Southern Wells. And with 1:03 to go, Wes-Del will bring it 84 feet from the backcourt, leading 39-34. Now the Raiders picking him up at midcourt and looking to double team. Townsend dribbles down to the paint, fires up the glass, no. Rebound by Bauer. He'll bring it down the court on his own. Very quick. Only 5'8". He's a water bug. He can shoot the lights out. Down to the final 40 seconds. Raiders attacking, trailing 39-34. Nice feed, low post. Roush spins, fires, can't get it, but he's fouled in the act of shooting. Foul against Wes-Del. They'll give it to Gavin Bullock. That's foul number 1 on him. Foul number 5 on the Warriors. And to the stripe, shooting 2 is Cree Roush. He hits the first of 2. He's had a nice game. 11 points in this one for him to make it 39-35. He'll get another. He missed the second one. Rebound by Connor Townsend of Wes-Del. Warriors have 30 seconds to work it. They lead. High post pass to Newsom. Far corner, three-pointer, Stevenson up. No good. Might have been tipped. Rebound, Southern Wells. They've got a chance to get within 1 here with 20 seconds to go in the quarter, trailing 39-35. Moore has it. Looks far side. Bounce pass to Bauer. Bauer looks at the defense. Clock down to 10. Bauer out between the rings. Here on the near side to Moore. Far corner. Bauer. Clock down to 3. Clock down to 2. He spins. Fires a 3 from the corner. It's off the side of the backboard. No good. And it does it for period number 3. We go to the last roundup here in Gaston. So far, so good for the Warriors of Wes-Del. They'll go to the fourth quarter leading Southern Wells 39-35 here on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
Everybody loves a good sports movie.
I've seen Rudy 10 times.
I love Hoosiers. If there were a sports movie about steroids, it might be called The Myth, the Truth, and the Consequences. The myth is that steroids are good for your game. The truth is they're bad for you and a sport you play. And the long-term consequences on your health are downright ugly.
That's one movie I think I'll skip.
High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to Gaston. We move to the fourth quarter in a 1A Sectional 55 championship game with Wes-Del leading Southern Wells 39-35. Ryan Beaver along with you again tonight. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for loaning me your ears for an exciting title contest. Nothing settled yet. 5 fouls so far in the second half on Wes-Del, only 2 on Southern Wells, and that could be a factor as we get deeper into the fourth quarter. Been a great game. Wes-Del has it to start the fourth period, driving right down the lane. Shot blocked away. Beautiful play by Colton Paxson. As Gavin Bullock went right down Broadway, and if Paxson hadn't been there, he'd have had a layup, but he had his lunch packed. Nice play by Paxson. Raiders inbound it, leading by 4. Here on the near wing, Gavin Bullock swings it on top to Townsend. He'll give it off to Stevenson, who drives to the paint, forces it up, can't get it off the front iron. Rebound battled for and taken down by Roush of Southern Wells. Here come the Raiders, trailing by 4. First possession of the fourth quarter for the Raiders. They'll swing it here on the near wing and out on top now to Moore. Here near side to Paxson. In the corner to Bauer. Bauer gets it off to Paxson. They swing it far side to Biddle on the arc. Now in the corner to Bauer. Bounce pass nearly stolen. Raiders couldn't get it though. Here on the near wing, three-pointer up, three-pointer no good. Taken down on the inside on the offensive glass by Bauer as he saves it. Gets it back out on top to Biddle. He drives the paint, gets off to the wing. We've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like another charge against Southern Wells. Thomas Biddle, his fourth foul, turns it back over to Wes-Del. He's the only one in foul trouble with 4. Third on the team. Under 7 minutes to go in this one. Warriors have the ball, leading by 4. Out on top, Stevenson thought about a 3. Got it to Chevy Bullock. He will go up with a 3 and has it swatted away. Great block again by Paxson. Three-pointer up. No good this time by Stevenson. Chevy Bullock with the glass inside. Spins, fires, can't get it. Laid up and in! But a whistle. It's going to be a foul on Wes-Del. Connor Townsend went up, got the rebound in midair, laid it in, but they call him for a loose ball foul before he got the bucket. That's a big -2 there. Write that down at 6:37. Instead of being 41-35, it's still 39-35. Townsend with his third foul, and the next one by Wes-Del will put Southern Wells in the bonus. This is nowhere near being over. Raiders have it trailing by 4. They turn it over. Wes-Del knocks it away, steals it. Long lead pass. Here's Stevenson in heavy traffic. Fires, can't get it. Big scrum for the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds off the padded wall. It stays with Wes-Del. The intensity has been dialed up to about 109% right now. This place is crazy in a packed house. Warriors get it in. Connor Townsend drives to the paint, lays it up, got it! Connor Townsend makes up for the foul with a bucket, his first 2. And with 6:10 to go, Wes-Del leads 41-35 on a beautiful left-hand finish by the senior. Pass to the baseline, Pate, Funk, up, fires on and run! He's got it! Beautiful move by Dylan Junk. He's got his first 2 of the night, and he'll shoot for an old-fashioned three-point play. Wow. That foul is going to go on Keegan Newsome of Wes-Del. He's got 3. That's 7 on the team, and it's bonus time from here on out for Southern Wells, rather. The free throw was no good. Junk couldn't get the three-point play. And now a turnover as Wes-Del literally turns the ball over on a bad dribble by Keegan Newsome. And here we go. 5:55 left in the game. Wes-Del 41, Southern Wells 37. They can get within a point again on this trip. Far side, that's Junk out here between the rings and now near wing to Paxson. Spins out of trouble. Feeds the baseline. Wide open. Junk couldn't get it. Shot was blocked. Not sure who got it. Wes-Del comes away with it on a beautiful defensive play down in the paint. Here's a whistle and a timeout taken by Wes-Del. We'll take the break with them. 5:29 to go in the game. Wes-Del 41, Southern Wells 37 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
$5:29 left in this championship game. Wes-Del 41, Southern Wells 37. Don't you go anywhere. This is going right down to the final minute. Raiders applying pressure, trying to trap in the half court on the baseline. Newsom double teamed, in trouble, needs help. He'll force it up, spins out, no good. Rebound, Wes-Del. Townsend with a great offensive board. He's double teamed, has it knocked away, but he keeps it. Connor did a great job that time. He has it again, drives inside, lays it up. It's good. It's not going to count. The foul is on the floor before he shot. That's another -2 that could be very big. Let's see who the foul is on. It's against the Raiders. It's going to be on number 20, Dylan Junk. Inbounds play. Shot off the glass. God! Bullock does it again. Gavin has his 18th point, and the Warrior lead is 43-37. Raiders need to start getting their offense untracked a little bit. Bauer has been quiet for a while. Let's see if they get it to him. Out on top. Now here near side. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Kane Moore has his first bucket of the night. Couldn't come at a better time for the Raiders. They've cut it down to one possession at 43-40 with 4.5 to go. Here's a baseline move by Townsend. Passes underneath. Chevy Bullock lays it in. Bullock got free. Nice cut. Beautiful feed. That's 45-40. With 4:15 to go. Raiders on the attack. They've got it in the near corner to Bauer. They'll swing it across court and work it far corner now to Paxson. That got on top the Junk. Bounce pass to him. Now back out top on the corner. Bauer, three, good, money. 16 points for Bauer, and it's a 45-43 game. Wes-Del's lead is down to 2 with 3:45 to go. 16th point in the game. I told you Bauer had been quiet, and just that fast he says, hey, shut up, Beaver. Nicely done. Raiders have it in the forecourt with a 2-point lead and 3.5 to go. Someone's about to win a big trophy. Warriors, skip pass. Ashley, far side. Works it here near side. Bullock, now to Chevy Bullock. High post pass to Newsom. Back to Chevy Bullock. He picks up his dribble, works it on top to Gavin Bullock. Now cross court to Ashley. Near wing, high post feed. Newsom, one dribble, fires. Rolls out, it's spun out. Rebound on the floor. It's a free ball. Raiders come away with it and turn it over. Wes-Del has it. Raiders threw it away. Big turnover. Under 3 to play. Here's a pass underneath to a cutting Townsend. He's mugged going up. Beautiful pass from Newsom to Connor Townsend, and he'll get rewarded with 2 free throws. Wow. That foul is called on Colton Paxson. He's got 3. Connor Townsend will shoot free throws for the first time. First one, good. 3 points for Connor, 46-43. Wes-Del in front. This next one is big. It makes it a 2-possession game if he can cash it in. 6'2" senior, right-hander, twin brother of Camden. Fires. Rolls it in. 4 points for Connor Townsend, and it's 47-43 with 2:50 to go in the game. No one's out of it yet. Raiders have the ball looking for a hoop. They'll swing it near side wing. Now they feed high post to Pugh. One dribble. Forces it up. Blocked by Chevy Bullock, but a whistle and a foul. On a nice move inside by Cree Roush. Chevy Bullock picks up the foul. Cree Roush with a trip to the stripe. 2 shots with 2:42 left in the game. 11 points in the game, make it 12 as he hits the first of 2. He'll get another. 47-44. Roush with a dozen, looking for his 13th point. Fires, hits. 3 out of 4 at the stripe by Cree Roush. They've got a timeout on the floor. 2:42 left in the game. We'll take the break. 47 for Wes-Del. 45 for Southern Wells. That's for you, Maury Mannies. Back with more after this on Beaver Media.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the ball game. We have 2:42 to play in the championship game in 1A55. Wes-Del 47, Southern Wells 45. I'm Brian Beaver. Thanks for joining me. You got it at the right time. Warriors have the ball. Newsom out on top. Now they swing it in the corner. Townsend to Townsend. Connor will drive it. Off the glass, left hand, no. Rebound by his brother. He got mugged, no foul. Southern Wells has it on the break. Big scramble for the ball as it's knocked away. Saved back inbounds. Scramble again. Wild action. Wes-Del comes away with it. After the ball changed hands about 3 times in 10 seconds, Warriors survive. We're down to 2:05 with the Warriors leading, 47-45. Newsom out on top. Raiders have gone man-to-man now defensively instead of zoning. Camden Townsend to Connor. His twin brother gives it right back to Camden. Clock down to 1:48 here on the near wing. Drive by Gavin Bullock. He's bumped out on top. A common foul on Colton Paxson. I've got him for 4. They've got a foul to give if the scoreboard is correct. 16 foul against Southern Wells. The next one will put them in the bonus. So the Warriors have the ball and the lead. And now headed for the bonus the next time they're fouled. Low post. Forced up. In! A little 5-footer. Good by Connor Townsend. He's got 6, and it's 49-45. Wes-Del leading with 1:30 to go. Raiders nearly turn it over. Oh, they catch a break. Big scramble for the ball. As Moore lost the handle, dived after it. It grazed a Wes-Del player going out of bounds right in front of me. It'll be a sideline inbounds play, but we've got another timeout taken by Southern Wells. We'll take the break. 1:23 left in this one. It's Wes-Del out in front, 49-45 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
The clutch shot, the timely hit, the perfect pitch, the heroic catch, the brilliant save, the photo finish. The Indiana High School Athletic Association would like to remind you that the biggest plays in sports matter little if you don't practice sportsmanship. Character counts. Practice sportsmanship. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to the ball game. We have nail-biter time at Richard Johnson Gym in Gaston. Late in the fourth quarter. Wes-Del 49, Southern Wells 45. Foul situation. Wes-Del has fouled 8 times, so Southern Wells is in the 1-1. Southern Wells has fouled 6 times. The next one on them will send Wes-Del to the 1-1. You hear the crowd come to life. The Wes-Del student body can smell a championship. They're a minute and 23 from doing it, but they've got to finish. Raiders have the ball. They'll inbound it in the forecourt here near the timeline with $1:23 to go. Moore has it. Now to Bauer on the wing. Back to Moore between the rings. Near side to Biddle. Skip pass. Bauer has it. Looked for the three. Couldn't get it. Wes-Del, man-to-man on this trip defensively. Here's Bauer outside the arc with the dribble. Down to 1:05 to go. Moore tries to drive. Can't do it. Bauer will fire a deep three. He's got it! Jordan Bauer! Ice water. What a dagger! And it's 49-48 with under a minute to go. Wes-Del with the biggest possession of their season. They've got a double team over there and a foul given by Southern Wells to stop the clock with 45 seconds left in the game. Foul goes on Moore. Canes first. 1-and-1 trip to the line. Now in the bonus, Connor Townsend. He hit 2 free throws just a moment ago. He'll have a chance at least one here. Looking for his 7th point. It's up. It's in. It rattled around and dropped. He'll get another. Townsend looking for his 8th point. 50-48 now. Can he make it a 3-point game by draining the next one? The senior takes his time. Fires. Hits. Townsend with 8 points. 4 out of 4 from the stripe. We've got a timeout. 45.2 seconds left in this one. We'll stay right here. 51-48. Wes-Del by a triple. Those are the 2 biggest free throws of the season. Not just for Wes-Del, but for Connor Townsend. He's hit all 4 of his freebies. Money. Talk about money. That Jordan Bauer triple a moment ago was from about 24 feet, and he just stuck it. He has 19 to lead the way for Southern Wells. He's had a fantastic game. Gavin Bullock has hit for 18 for Wes-Del. Jake Stevenson has hit for 15 for the Warriors. It's been one of those nights where someone hits a 3 and the other guy goes, "Oh yeah? Have some of this, baby," and sticks another one in their eyes. That kind of game. What a fantastic finish we have coming up on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. Call your friends, call your neighbors. This one is about to get crazy in Gaston. Coming out of the timeout, Southern Wells will have the ball. They trail 51-48. They'll have to bring it the length of the court, 84 feet, right in front of the Wes-Del student body. 45.2 on the clock here in regulation. Think we might have overtime? It's a distinct possibility. Raiders get it in. Here comes Bauer, dribbling into the forecourt. Near side to Moore. Skip pass far side to Bauer. He's double teamed. Spins out of trouble. Takes it between the rings. Now back to Moore. High post. Inside. Spin. Fire. Bucket. Roush with his 15th point. But it's a 1-point game at 51-50 now. And another timeout taken immediately by Southern Wells. We're going to stay right here. Wow. 28.3 seconds to go. Beautiful hoop that time by Roush. He's the big man inside at 6'3" for Southern Wells, and he has himself a 15-point night for his head coach, Ben Berman. Great game. Glad you stuck it out. Glad you came early and have stuck it out all night long, because this one's going to be a heartbreaker for someone going down the stretch. 51-50. Wes-Del holding the slimmest of leads. Southern Wells hasn't led the entire game. We've been tied twice early at 3 and at 6. Since then, at 9-6, Wes-Del took the lead. They've had it ever since. They led by 5 after 1, by 4 at halftime, by 4 after 3. Their lead is down to a single point now. They really need a bucket. And you look at the foul situation, both teams are in the bonus now. So defensively, if you're Southern Wells, they're going to foul. You should foul early and make them shoot one in the bonus instead of getting the ball inside and having to shoot them in the act of shooting. So you hear the crowd come to life. Here we go, fans. 28.3 to go. 51-50. Wes-Del leading. They'll have to bring it the length of the floor. They'll have to go 84 feet. Newsom will trigger. He looks for help. Bounce pass comes into Townsend. Townsend in trouble. He's travels. I thought he was bumped and fouled. They call traveling. Huge turnover. Huge call. Wow, I think the Raiders got away with a bump. Unbelievable. 25.5 to go. Southern Wells will trigger on the baseline. Bauer brings it in. They can win it here. Bauer has it. Double team. Dribbles out between the rings. Spins out of trouble. Gets it to Moore. He throws it away. Wow, the official called it clean. The players wanted to travel, but he didn't get it. Moore somehow managed to keep possession, and a timeout is called with 16.1 to go. Wow. I got to tell you, I think the last two calls have been the two weakest calls of this game. Wow. But as it is, someone's about to win it, someone's about to lose it. 16.1 seconds to go. Wes-Del thought they had the turnover they needed. They couldn't get the call. And with 16.1 to go, Wes-Del leads it 51-50, but Southern Wells is going to have a chance to win it at the buzzer. They're going to have the ball. They'll have to inbound it in the forecourt across the way near the scorer's table. Both teams on their benches getting last-minute instructions from John McLaughlin and Ben Berman. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the GOAT? This could be one of those games where Southern Wells only leads it one time, and it could be at the finish. And as I've often told my daughter, the swimmer, the lead only matters once, and that's at the finish. 51-50 game. Who's going to do it? If you're Southern Wells, you got to think we want the ball in the hands of Jordan Bauer, our best shooter. We'll see what they do. 16.1 to go. Raiders about to inbound the ball. You hear the crowd going crazy. In. Moore looks for Bauer behind the arc, guarded closely, can't get a shot. Clock down to 10. Here's a drive. Biddle fires, hits with 7 seconds to go. Wes-Del calls a timeout with 3.9 to go. Southern Wells has taken the lead on the first 2 points of the night by Thomas Biddle. And it's 52-51 Southern Wells with 3.9 to go. Wow. Going to keep it right here again. That was ice water by Thomas Biddle. He's just a junior, hanging the donut all night, and he hits the biggest bucket of the game for the Raiders. So 3.9 seconds to go in this one. Wes-Del trailing for the first time tonight at 52-51. They've got one last chance, and again, both teams are in the bonus. So if you're Southern Wells, you can't afford to foul at all. Who's going to step up and take the big shot? And you look at the clock now, they've reset the clock at 6.8 instead of 3.9. 6.8 seconds to go. That's plenty of time to bring it down and get maybe 2 shots if you miss the first one. This one has Palpitation City written all over it. Wes-Del needs a point to tie. They need a bucket to win. You hear the fans again going berserk. This place has been electric all night. Wes-Del will bring it 84 feet. They'll inbound in the backcourt. Keegan Newsom to throw it in. Looks for help. Gets it into Gavin Bullock. Clock down to 5, down to 4. Here comes Newsom driving, shooting. He's fouled with 1.8 seconds to go. He'll have a chance to win it. Foul's going to be on number 32, Colton Paxton. He has fouled out of the game with 1.8 seconds to go. And it's going to be Keegan Newsom. Shooting foul. 2 free throws with 1.8 left. 51 points for the Warriors. 1 less than they need. Trailing 52-51. Something to see here in this place. If he hits both of these, this place is going to go crazy. Keegan Newsom, 4 points in the game. Steps up. 2 free throws. The right-hander ready. Takes the ball from the official. First of 2 coming. This one to tie. It's up. It's out, no good. Newsom will have another. He's got to make this one, or Wes-Del needs the rebound and a miracle. 52-51. Southern Wells in front with 1.8 left in the game. Newsom, huge pressure on this young man's shoulders. Can he do it? The right-hander ready. He fires. He missed it. Rebound, Townsend, follow, no good. Rebound again. No good! They had 3 chances to win, but Southern Wells survives a miracle. They win the sectional championship 52-51 in a game for the ages. Unbelievable. Excruciating end for Wes-Del. Southern Wells has won the sectional. Unbelievable game. The final score again. Southern Wells 52. Wes-Del 51. There go the handshakes. What a night of basketball here in 1A55. We'll take a break. When we come back, the post-game show. Southern Wells is going to the regional on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Stay right there.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball, wait. Baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers hear in anticipating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh,
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Indiana who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's condition. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Wes-Del High School. This one goes to Southern Wells. Talk about a nail-biter finish. This was it tonight in Gaston, Indiana. I said during the broadcast it might be one of those games where Southern Wells leads one time at the finish, and that's exactly how it went down. 2 missed free throws with less than 2 seconds to go by Keegan Newsom. 2 more looks as Wes-Del got a couple of scramble rebounds and shots up, couldn't get those, and excruciatingly, Wes-Del leads for about 31 minutes and 45 seconds and can't get the W. Huge missed free throws at the end, unfortunately for Keegan Newsom, and no one feels worse than he does right now. At the end of the game, after the buzzer, he went down on a heap, and he knows what just happened, and he hopes for another day. He's only a sophomore, and he hopes he gets many more chances to make up for that in the near future. But this game was fantastic from start to finish, and I'll tell you what, the fans who came here tonight got their money's worth every bit of the way, and well, I'll tell you, heartbreaking for the kids from Gaston. And talk about a motivator for Southern Wells. I've always said, take the hot team over the good team, especially when the hot team is a good team. And they've won 6 in a row here at the end of their season. They had a horrible first half of the year, but you hear their fans cheering as they raise the sectional champion trophy, and they'll be cutting down the nets shortly here at Wes-Del High School. Recapping the scoring, first for the victorious Southern Wells Raiders, who move to 11-14 on the season. They get 19 points from their season leading scorer, Jordan Bauer. They get 15 from Cree Roush, 9 from Colton Paxson, 3 from Kane Moore, 2 from Thomas Biddle, 2 from Dylan Junk, 2 from Caleb Pugh, and every one of those buckets was lifeblood. As the first man to cut the nets here at the south end of the gym, who else but Jordan Bauer for the Raiders. For the Southern Wells opponent, Wes-Del, they close out a tough night with a record of 10-13 for the year. You look down at the scoring for Wes-Del, 18 points from Gavin Bullock, 15 from Jacob Stevenson. They got 8 from Connor Townsend, 6 from Chevy Bullock, 4 from Keegan Newsom, and that rounds out their scoring. Wes-Del had 3 players who played and didn't score: Kate Ashley, Camden Townsend, Caden McClary. And you look at Southern Wells, they got points from every player who got in the game. No one hung a bagel as the Raiders cut down the nets. So Southern Wells is going to the regional next weekend at Frankfort. They will take on either Seton Catholic or Blue River Valley in that game. Unbelievable game. And they're going to be writing and talking about this one for a long time here in Gaston. Heartbreaking finish for the kids in maroon tonight. They just couldn't get that last shot to fall, and that ends their season. We'll take one more break, come back, and wrap it up here on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard, always do your best, and if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to Gaston. Brian Beaver along with you for the final time tonight. The 1A Sectional 55 Championship goes to Southern Wells as they outlast Wes-Del 52-51. And who knew coming into this end of the season for Ben Berman that his team would pull this off. They were 2-10 after losing to Daleville on January 19th. Since then, they've gone on a tear. They've gone 9-4 to close out their season. They're still alive with 6 wins in a row. To hit Coach Berman before the game, and he was confident his team could do it. And I'll tell you what, those guys in white uniforms tested the strength of his determination, but they held on and got the basket they needed late. And a lot of happy people going home to Panito tonight. The elementary school guys over my shoulder looking down on this scene, thinking of the day when they're in a white uniform and a chance for them to go out and do what they're watching right now, which is win a sectional, hold the trophy, and cut down the net. So with the win again, Southern Wells improves to 11-14, 6 straight wins for the Raiders from Panito, and for Wes-Del, a heartbreaking into their season. They finished 10-13, and they'll go home tonight with a story that will stick in their craw for a long time. They're not going to like it, but they'll grow from it. They'll learn, and Coach McLaughlin's kids will get even better a year from now. So that's going to do it for the basketball season here on Beaver Media. We are now switching to baseball mode, and by March 26th, the first contest day, we'll be seeing some high school baseball and hearing it here on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. But a little ways to go before that. Congratulations to the Raiders of Southern Wells. They earned a really tough win tonight, and they're going to be tough to handle at Frankfort next weekend in the regional. For the final time, the final score, in exciting fashion at the buzzer, Southern Wells 52, Wes-Del 51. For all of us at Beaver Media, I'm Brian Beaver. Thanks for joining us tonight. Stick around in March and April and May and into June probably for high school baseball here on Beaver Media. Until then, have a great night and so long, everybody.